Yeah, man. Hit him with the coil. We are going to give them a card. We're getting the Oildeep. Okay. We're going to target them first and then target us. Yeah, we'll keep Liliana on top. And we'll use the dude that we just laid to go ahead and swingle Pringle. No, you just Profts. You just Profts. Okay. Ooh, the opt is actually friggin' sick. Okay. Yeah, we are gonna pitch 3 steps. Yeah. Yeah. Hey guys, it's your boy Skeeves. I'm back. I'm doing a self-discard with the draw 2 and sort of blended the two together, and it's working very well. A lot of the cards that we have in the 2-drop slot especially actually do both in one. So it's not like crazy that these two are sort of meeting in the middle. And I was really on a search to make some of the newer Aether cards work, so I wanted to have some fun today, and I also think that this deck is kick-ass, man. It really is. So I do have a sideboard that I think is really good for what you might match up into if you're a best of 3 player, but I'll come back to that in a second. So I really wanted, I really like the Gearhulk. I think this is a cute card. First thing I'll say is you can target yourself with this ability. So that's actually a draw 2 and a discard effect. Now the other thing is that the Ward 1 is kind of relevant at that point in the game. They kind of have to devote, you know, a sizable chunk of their turn or their whole turn to get rid of it, and the lifelink is not to be sneezed at. I also really wanted to make the Chariot work. I don't think this is a fantastic card, but I don't think it's bad. If the zombies came in untapped, this would be a lot better. But you still get a 5/5 menace out of this, and you can create a ton of zombies because it's not a it's not a once per turn effect. So this is kind of cute. Now we also did get a really good card that I think people are sleeping on in the form of Thopter Fabricator. This is a 4/4 flyer for 3 mana, which is pretty good. Yes, you do have to crew it, but you'll see that we're going to be making a ton of tokens. We're going to be going really wide. So I think that most of the time, pretty much all the time, you're going to be able to take advantage of this. And you will notice that pretty much all of our creatures have power 2 or more, and they can easily grow to do that. So let me come back to this in a second as well. We also snuck in a Monument of Endurance. I think this card is great. I'm not sure if this is the perfect deck for it because it is a little slow in the very fast-paced meta that we are in. So just something to keep in mind there. So our main discard outlet is Liliana of the Veil, and it also serves as one of our only real removal spells. But again, we're going so wide that we're not really going to need too much removal, being that we should be able to overwhelm the opponent in terms of creatures and board presence. So very cool, right? Because, you know, you're plussing this, you're getting your dudes, you're getting rid of their hand at the same time. So that's really good. We also got, as far as the Aetherdrift cards, I believe this is the last one, the Scoundrel Skyray. Later in the game, this is just a cycle 2 effect, which is kind of cool, but earlier in the game, it sort of forces a removal spell because it can get very huge out of nowhere. It also gives us, you know, a touch more in the flying department, and you can sort of end games very, you know, they just sometimes don't have flyers, right? So something to keep in mind. Now, what other cards really make this work? Well, as far as the draw 2, we have the Horde, which actually becomes bonkers, right? Because once you get your first copy, the second time you do that, you do get 4 copies, and then it's sort of like the Scoot Swarm effect. So this, in combination with your Thopter Fabricator, you're all of a sudden creating a lot of board presence, and you also have your Mystic in here, your Mischievous Mystic, which is a pretty great 2-drop. I know some people have found success with this. I think that I am as well. So this is a great card. Now, we have a lot of cute synergy going on here, but I do think that maybe the premier 2-drop is actually Evangel of Synthesis. This is great. It's a respectable body that triggers your draw 2, that also triggers your discard, and very likely he'll be a menace guy, and being that we are trying to go wide, are they going to devote 2 blockers to just this dude who's really not too important after he does his job? Probably not. So you can sneak in a nice little 3 damage. So, okay, we've talked about sort of the main stuff. As far as our 1-drops, we don't have so much going on. We have 1 cut down, and we have 2 ops. Opt is obviously good, but we do have just so much draw effects that you don't really need that many ops. I started with 4 and I ended up cutting it down to 2. But just something to keep in mind. 3 Steps Ahead is obviously great as a counterspell, which can save you from a Sunfall, but also it does have a draw to discard card effect. So this is a very great modal card that can really go a little bit crazy. You can also copy later in the game your Vein Ripper. Vein Ripper is awesome in this deck as just a really hard to deal with thing, because being that we are going wide again, if they want to wipe all that stuff, maybe other than Sunfall, they can't really wipe it because they're going to die, and that is just a ton of damage. Also, just even more life gain, sort of complementing your Gearhulk, which is pretty surprising for a Dimir deck. I snuck in 1 Coiling Rebirth, which is pretty saucy when you get back 2 Gearhulks. Maybe you target yourself with one, and then you target your opponent with the other. All sorts of triggers are going off. This is a really good card, and you don't feel bad targeting your Oildeep or even your Horde, for example. So that's pretty cute. Now, we also do have Malcolm as a really good 2-drop in here, guys. Even though it is at the end step, just continuous value in the sense of doing combat damage. It is another flyer. It's really good stuff. I snuck in a Proft's Eidetic Memory as a way of making one of our little flyers, maybe a Mystic token, all of a sudden very huge, and we do have a good sizable amount of 2-drops, so they're going to likely have to try to deal with one of those, and then maybe the token sort of just runs away with it, right? Just a good card in general as well. So I hope you're enjoying the video so far, by the way. So I hope that made some sense. So that kind of does it. And I want to say that, yes, I tried Mono Black, I tried Dimir from another angle, and this is kind of great because like Vein Ripper can be a later game win con. You have a lot of early pressure. You're going really wide with your Mystic tokens and your Horde tokens and your Thopter Fabricator tokens. By the way, this is a crew 2. This is a crew 2. All these guys we're making have power 2. This has power 2. This has power 2, even your Mystic does. So the crewing actually ends up being very good. The only thing is the Sky Ray, but the Sky Ray can very easily get 2 power pretty much the same turn that you lay it as well. So you're just drawing a lot of cards, you're filtering through your deck, you have some hand hate, Liliana demands an answer, maybe the turn after you lay your Gearhulk. Sometimes you don't have to target yourself if you feel like they just maybe have that Sunfall again. But if you do target yourself, it's often really, really good. So we have a lot going on here, and it works really surprisingly smooth, man. And the sideboard for the best of 3ers really makes this saucy, dude. As far as the sideboard, sometimes, and I admittedly haven't gone against mono red, but into the Flood Maw, obviously dealing with some of those earlier interactions, as well as maybe some real nice earlier counter spells, could be good, in combination with 2 more cut downs down here as well, sort of deal with the more aggro stuff as we sort of build up our board. Also, 3 Duresses find their way in here because, again, it's very, very important to hit the Sunfalls, but this also complements, obviously, your Gearhulk if you're in that type of matchup. So, also snuck in 2 Chart of Courses, which is card advantage, as well as triggering both the draw 2 and the discard, so that can be good. Sometimes, in some matchups, maybe you don't want to run the Chariot, because maybe it is probably one of the slower cards in the deck, to be honest, but again, just want to try some new stuff. So you can sneak in your Shoulders. You also do have an Overlord of the Flood Pits, which obviously does both as well, being a flexible card at different points of the mana curve as well. Another flyer. You also have another flyer in the form of Aclazotz, and this is obviously super, super good. Now you can run into some maybe like mono green stompy decks with trample that sort of trample over all your stuff, and that could be a problem being that we don't have too much removal. But if you do get to the point where you can Vein Ripper or just buy enough time, that is a scary thing for them to swing into, because this is just a lot of damage as well. So yeah, again, just pumping out tokens, getting rid of their hands, drawing cards, filtering, finding our answers. Horde takes over the game. Thopter Fabricator is doing 4 damage in the air while taking over the game. And all these other cards are just super high value things. And 3 Steps Ahead, obviously, perfect deck for this. So yeah, I think the sideboard is pretty good. Now, I do hope that you check out the gameplay. Hopefully you're not immediately heading out, but if so, I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to like the video. that at the very least that helps, because I am a small channel. A lot of the other Magic creators are already pumping out decks, and they started a week early as well, which is really annoying. So any bit of traction that you could give me helps a lot. Consider subscribing if you're interested in more decks. I've actually been enjoying Aetherdrift way more than I thought, and yeah, just having a lot of fun. Oh, and the mana base. So I want to sneak in more Fountain Ports, but you do need a pretty specific casting cost for your Gearhulk, as well as an earlier Synthesis play. So I think one's fine, but obviously with all the tokens we're making, this is great. You have 3 Surveils in here, and I went with 3 Restless Reefs. This can be pretty good, because, you are already going wide. That is just one more creature, maybe just that final creature that does the closing damage, right? Could be good. After a board wipe especially. Definitely get your Gloomlakes when you can. I love the Dimir one as well. Looks really cool. You slightly lean towards blue apparently, with 1 Reef Roads finding its way in here, because I guess the pilot can very timely crew our stuff. It's not necessary, but I thought, hey, let's just splash 1 in for the fun of it. See what happens. So, alright guys, really do love you guys. We'll see ya in the next one. If you're heading out, check out the gameplay if you're super cool, and I'll see ya in the next one. Alright, let's get a nice little game with our weird Dimir list. Man, coffee is so good. Yeah, we'll play first. Ooh. Well, we have the Opt. I hate to get rid of it so early, but it should help us find another mana at the very least. Hopefully a black, but blue wouldn't be horrible, being that we can Malcolm first into a Mystic, which is actually always a good play line. Yes. Yes. Let's see. I think I did that because yesterday, man, I was mulliganing. It's just getting like worse and worse hands every mulligan. Like, it was just low-key crazy. Let's see what they do turn 1. It's probably not going to matter. It's not going to influence our decision much, but okay. Okay, a land. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay. We're still at 2 mana, but we are going to flash out Malcolm. And at the very least, we just, we'll have an untapped land after we lay this the turn following. Ew, a 1/1 flyer, okay. Is this Infinity? Okay. Probably. Seems to be one of the best decks at the current moment. Yeah. Do this. I think you want to get your Mystic down if you can, though. They're going to block for sure, but the 1 in a million chance they don't, I suppose that makes a lot of sense. Okay, still stuck on the Manets, but getting closer. I'd say like half a bag of hot Cheetos. Finally getting some liquid in my body. Okay, do this now. Get some value now, so we can block that if it swings. We get rid of the, we'll get rid of the swamp. Okay, we got value. Go ahead and swing. Okay. No tap land, thank you. But, I mean, laying Malcolm next turn at the very least is okay. So a little bit of a slower start than probably Azorius like enchantments typically do. It's probably not enchantments, but, well, yeah, it's weird. Enduring Innocence and Siren? I don't know about that one. I mean, it's not horrible, but it seems interesting. Oh, Strixie. Young Strix from the cut. Well, they can't get through both of our dudes. Feeling good so far. Feeling pretty good so far. Swing, bada. Do it. Come on. Do it. Yeah, you want to. No, they're not going to. That'd be stupid, right? But yeah. Yep. Okay. Cool, so we can Gearhulk. Do it. So yeah, it's cool that you have the flexibility. Like, yeah, it'd be great to look at their hand. It really would. Especially if they have a Sheltered by Ghosts. But yeah, okay, so they really, okay. So they know that we possibly were going to do that. So in this case, we're going to actually target the opponent, even though we can't, you know, if we had a Vein Ripper, we'd put that in the bin for a Royal, which would be insane. How much mana does it cost? It costs 6 to board wipe. They also have Split Up. I think you get rid of Split Up here. I think. Yeah, swing with both. Why not? Sure. We have a big Gearhulk stopping the Innocence, so. Do it. No balls. Double block Synth? That'd be ideal. That would be ideal. Yeah, it's just great. Like, even though they got a card out of it, getting to know their hand and getting rid of hopefully a much more threatening thing, the thing that they drew, is still good. This isn't a, like, amazing card or anything, but it's you know, it's good, right? Certainly serviceable. It would have been a little cute, right? You get your Chariot down ahead of the Gearhulk, but I also just wanted to get a 4/4 lifelinker down while we could. Okay, somewhat interesting. That's telling me they don't have a mana in their hand, probably. We could Royal Rebirth a Mystic, but that feels a little weird considering we're getting board wipe happening. Anyway, so let's just get this down. I think, sure, just put it on the Oildeep. No, I don't want to be greedy. I feel like that's might be dumb. Yeah, get your Chariot down. I could have swung first, but whatever, dude. You should always swing first. But I was distracted by my coffee, so. Alright. Good little swing, good little life gain, feeling great. It's just that board wipe. They do get the mana. Okay? But that's going to be great when we coil our Gearhulk. That's for sure, man. That is faux shizzle my nizzle. E-Tron 9595. That's the boy right there, dude. Sheesh. We go way back. We can also hardcast Vein if we get it. So we maybe save this for Vein, but probably just get our Gearhulk back if they wipe the board. You know what I mean? Probably. Yeah, they do go for it. So that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, man. Hit him with the coil. We are going to gift them a card. We're getting the Oildeep. Okay. We're going to target them first and then target us. Malcolm's probably a little better. Sure. Okay, get a Zombo McFlambo. No board wipe. That's not that scary. This is annoying, but certainly not as scary. I think you just get rid of the Squire, I guess. But surely not a big deal. And we can do this. Hopefully we hit a permanent. No, so we couldn't tap this. But that would have been great, right? Oh, we still could have. Ah, dude. Oh my god. We still could have. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking, bro? Ah. I'm so bad at this game. It's okay though. Yeah, it's alright. Because, yeah. Who cares, man? God, that was so stupid. That was really so stupid. Who knows? Maybe I expected a red mana coming down next and a haste creature. No, I'm just kidding. So stupid. Yeah. Okay. Sure. That's fine. Would have been a good little clip maybe for the intro if I got that swinging, but I'm super stupid, so that's awesome. Thing about it is, like, I am so distracted these days, just in life in general. I feel like I've been making way more mistakes than typical. So absolutely you Evangel. So you hit him with the Evangel, McFlangy. We'll keep the Restless, I suppose. I think that's fine. I think you just hit him with this, and then you plus him. We will get rid of that. We'll feel like a hot boy. Okay, get another Zombo. We will put this on this. Okay. Sure, man. Do the same thing here. Hopefully a thing. Yeah, we'll keep Liliana on top. And we'll use the dude that we just laid to go ahead and swingle Pringle. Now, mind you, we would have just won the game if we had actually swung that turn that I should have swung. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so good. Dude, there's not a better Magic player. Nah, yeah, they have a weird ass deck, and that's okay. I'll take it, man. Yeah, no way they're blocking all our dudes, so feeling pretty good. Yeah. Tap down the Liliana, you know that sick, sick value right there, dude. Sick value, dude. Crazy value, dude. Alright. There it is. So, great showcase there. Their deck was kind of bad, but that's okay. Let's see how we sideboard. So let's think. They. I want to show off the monument. Flood pits could be good though. They don't have too many creatures, but I think we want to sneak in some duresses if we can here, right? It's probably the move. Let's sneak in 2 duresses. Okay. A flood pit for an opt. We will take out 1 Liliana, I suppose, here. I like the idea of... We could... Well, hang on. The thing about Akla is you can bring it back. So we're going to take out a Vein Ripper for an Akla. Okay. And I think 3 steps ahead is great, but we're going to take out 1 of that. Leave our main 2 drops, just sauce and flooding them out. In fact, actually, we'll take out 1... No, we'll take out 1 Skyray, even though it's a new card, in exchange for 1 counter. And that looks a little insane, but I think it's alright. Okay, so, game 2 of the first match. Pretty good hand. Let's keep it. Seems good to me, man. Seems good to me. Sometimes when I make a mistake like that, I get so stuck on it, because it's like, dude, how embarrassing. We will keep that. We will keep that. Yeah. It's cool because you can kind of coast on 2 mana for a good little while in this deck. But obviously that 3rd mana for the Thopter Fabra would be juice. And yeah, we have a slow start, but it'll end up being alright. It'll end up being alright. I don't think their deck has like overwhelming pressure. At some point though, we'll probably have to deal with the Squire. That's not too bad. Interesting deck though. I wonder what the angle is that they're trying to take. Like, huh? You know what I mean? Like, what's their like win con? Okay. I'm gonna pitch the Horde because I really did want to flash out the Malcolm. And we could reanimate the Horde possibly, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I know that looked a little stupid, but we didn't really go down on that much value. We're not going to like flood out our whole hand, I don't think, this game. We'll get close maybe, but... So they're past their main phase, so Malcolm survives. So that's great, because then that mana was very, very timely. So then you just get your Thopter down. Okay. They probably get lost Malcolm. But Get Lost can't hit artifacts, which is another great thing here. Yeah, it doesn't survive, but that's okay. Interesting. I did not see a Malcolm of their own coming. And they do block. Okay, alright, that's fine. So now Squire's getting annoying, so we gotta deal with Squire. Oh, God, I'm so bad at this game, dude. It's crazy. I used to be so much more like locked in. Term might be a little cringe, especially at this point. There's the shelter. Okay. Alright. Liliana's pretty good here. Yeah, you just Liliana here. Both dying is good. And they have to commit their next combat probably to swing at the Liliana, so that feels okay. We can come back. We can come back. And if they swing at Liliana, they're not drawing a card. So actually, Liliana was great. There. Hell yeah. Did I move my head? I don't think I moved my head. The corner doesn't seem too bad. It's just when you have like enchantments and planeswalkers, it's a little goofy. Oh, they do have the Anchorage. Okay. So yeah, I'm a sloppy guy. What can I say? No, it's alright. I actually think subconsciously I saw it coming. But at the same time, we would have laid Liliana anyway. Alright. So I think... the fact that... I think you do this. Yeah, I think you do this for sure. Okay. Oildeep is good. Oildeep is good. We'll get rid of the Chariot for now. Even though, you know, I wanted to show it off a little more last game. This can't be blocked, is that right? No, it can still be blocked. Okay, that's good. So this Surveil should be fine. Don't want Malcolm at this point. Malcolm's obviously good, though. So we are going to hopefully get a good block with our Fabricator. We'll see, though. Let's do that. We might even just cycle the Skyray after we laid Mystic. That could be a really good play next turn. So we'll have like good board presence. We'll also get deeper into our deck. I think that's the move. I think that is the move, folks. Oh my god! Did they get the permanent? They do. Do we double block the Squire? We might. We might. We really might. Because that'll buy us a lot of time. That will buy us a lot of time. They also have the Anchorage here. Let's see if they do that. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, now we definitely don't. Definitely don't double block. But Draycatcher can't do much. That is annoying, though. That is real annoying. Wham! Alright, cool. Go for it. Do it. No balls. We barely survive. I got 2 flyers. Well, we also have some stuff going on. We also got some stuff going on here. We can maybe stabilize here. We really can. It wouldn't be insane. It really depends on what they have. If they have like another Shelter by Ghost, though, we're gooped. But that was 2 already. Okay. Alright. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squizazzles. Squizazzles? Ooh, that is not what I wanted to see. That is, hoo. Alright. Can we get a Flood Maw, though? That'd be pretty powerful right about now. So yeah, you definitely Mystic. Okay? You definitely cycled this. I want to save that to tap. Okay. We might throw Mystic in front of Siren. We can block that Malcolm with one of our 1/1s. Actually, no. We can block the Siren. Actually, we can block the Malcolm with a Fabricator. We can Mystic the Siren. And throw another 1. We're going to need every 1/1 that we can get. And yeah, their Anchorage as well. Okay. But we should still be fine. I think. Okay. Great. In fact, no, we definitely blocked the Anchorage with the Fabro. What do they got? What do they got here? Ooh, this is scary, man. This is scary. I don't like it. Okay. Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. We have to, right? Our back is against the wall. We are up against the wall, baby. Raise the past. Okay, all right. Okay. So we probably want to counter that for sure. So the question is, you need 3 mana to do that, 2 more to do the discard stuff. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do, right? You hold up both, and you just pray. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you just chill. You just chill. Hopefully they raise the pass before combat. You know what I mean, Jellybean? Yeah, they're going to. Okay. Discard, counter, goodbye, come again. We probably don't need the Horde. Because, again, we're in survival mode here, for sure. You know what I mean? Big Thopter. Big Thopter. Fabricator looks good, though, right? Fabricator's looking juicy. What can I say? Throw it in front. It's so stupid how much value this Squire has been getting them. But you know, okay. All right. Okay. Alrighty. So do. We gotta get some lifelink going on. We gotta. We could have held up another 3 steps, but we gotta go for it. We're cashing in, baby. Excuse me, sorry, that was nasty, but now my chair is doing things. Lovely. We will get rid of the reef because it's untapped. It's just not going to help us. A land would be great. Okay, another Oildeep. Okay. We can probably start swinging, but there's a chance that they kill that Thopter. Okay. But we actually can just... No, we can't. Let's just be safe. There's no reason to just try to get in 3 damage right here when they could throw the game. It's a small chance, but they have 2 cards, right? Okay, Curioso, McFalasso, what you got for me, baby? Oh my goodness. That's fine though, because right, they want to do the flyer. Okay, but you just do this. Okay. It is sad that we finally lose Thopto McFlopto. But, okay. Alright. Okay. So I think you Mystic here. You gotta, right? You gotta. Okay. The question is, we try to counter a spell. No, you just profs. You just profs. Okay. Ooh, the opt is actually friggin' sick. Okay. We do it now. Yeah, no. Thank you, please. Come again. Sweet, another land. Sick. Alright, so you get two of these. We will put it on oil. You just got it. We just gotta get in with oil here. Okay. There's not, well, we have 3 creatures. Again, we don't want to get greedy, right? You just, no. No reason. No reason. No reason. Even if it's free, it's still a risk. So I guess that wouldn't be free. Okay, we're up to 7, and we got we got 3 flyers. Okay, all right, we're coming back, baby. We're coming back. So stupid, dude. So stupid, dude. Okay. So stupid. This is the dumbest game ever played. Oh, Harrier Strix without ability is low-key fire. That could actually go good in this deck. Huh. Did not think about that. Yeah, dude. We're coming back, man. We're coming back for sure, dude. Alright, so that's, that was quite one of the games of all time. Okay. So, let's play one more. Let's play one more for those that want to see it. If you're making it this far, I really do love you, and I really do appreciate you. So let's get into it. If you made it this far, just have a blessed day. Good RNG for all of y'all. Okay, by the way, hot Cheetos are the best thing on the planet. You can fight me on that in the comments. Let's play first. Goodness, they just like have such a pop of flavor. Oh my god. I ate like a whole party bag just now. It's probably not even healthy at all. We'll let them know, hey, we're Dimir. What's cracking, bruh? Lano. Yeah. Not too bad. Restless Reef could come up here. Yeah. Yeah, you do this. If they decide to swing and kill the Liliana with the Llanowar Elves, that's fine. Oh, they get rid of the Llanowar Elves. That makes sense, though. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Escape Tunnel makes them unblocked, right? Power 2 or less, though. Oh, that's weird. That's weird for your Hydra deck, I think. Wouldn't they have laid that first, and then... Am I tripping? I think our opponent's a goober. I think our opponent is indeed a goober. But yeah, you Oildeep here. We're actually going to target ourselves. Okay, because we need to get deeper into our deck, and we don't really need all these lands. Yep. I think in this situation, probably better than targeting them. Okay, Overlord, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. If this had Death Touch, that'd be pretty saucy. You know what I mean? No. This has Trample, so this is a big problem here. A little awkward, eh? I think what we're going to do is we're going to Restless Reef. Do we swing, though? Because this gets a counter. Let's chill. Let's chill. At the very least, well, most likely we trade here. Ooh. Ooh, they had a land, too. Oh, not only that, it is a Fabled Passage. Let's go! Nice. Okay. Seems like a lot. Hit him with the good game. So we are going to need our low-key interaction earlier on. So this is what we do. You Flood Mom. You Phantom Interference, one of them. You cut down. You take out a Chariot, you add a Sholdo. You take out a Vein Ripper, you add an Akla. Gotta get rid of cards. So, Monument seems a little slow in this matchup. We're gonna take out one Skyray and one 3 steps ahead. Gotta get rid of 2 more cards. I think I can maybe take out one Oildeep, even though it pains me. Opt is obviously good, but probably less good in this matchup. I think the deck just functions very well. A lot of one-ups here, but yeah, we should be able to establish board presence with Mystic, our Thopter. Liliana's still a threat they have to swing at. Also just very, very synergistic. So I think we made the right decisions. We get some nice counter spells going on. So I go first. You gotta keep it, I think. That's like worst case scenario, isn't it? But we have a moment to breathe. Shouldn't have taken that hand. That's for sure. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, excellent. Get rid of that before they get any value out of it. Goodbye, come again. We'll start plussing next turn. Okay? I think the main question is, do we Thopter? No, I think we set up big here. So you set up your Skyray and you set up your Mystic. I think that makes sense in the matchup that we're going in. Vein Ripper's saucy, but we'll pitch it. Okay. Young Skyray. That is indeed a card in Standard. If we can find a mana, that's cool. We're going to pitch the Akla. We did. Hang on a second. We could have got rid of that, but I think just thinning their hand here, probably a little better. We'll see if that counter is going to be worth it here. I think we have him on the clock. And now we Restless Reef him. And we feel good. Okay. It's good that we got that, actually. Discard again. Guys getting bigger. Restless. Yes, sir. Probably us. Oh, there's the Royal. Oh, we would have got that next. We could have got our Vein Ripper back, and that's GG for sure. Massive damage in the air, though. They have to deal with Skyray here. Sure, man. What you got, man? That ain't gonna do it, man. You're a dead man. GG's. Okay. That was good. Seemed a little awkward, though, like, especially, like, pitching the Thopter, but, like, yeah, just getting the bigger Skyray and just, you know, the other thing, I didn't really say it, but yeah, the Restless was gonna be huge there. So, I think the changes that we made are pretty good. I don't think we need to change much, and I think we just run it back. This is a bad hand. This is a bad hand, so we'll keep it. We take out a lot of War Elves. We can get this down. We got 2 turns to get something going on. Pitch one of these extra lands. Feel like a hot boy. There's a Mystic. Yeah, not too bad. That's all we really needed, top decking that Mystic. You flash out Malcolm here. That's what you do. It's definitely the play. Well, let's wait a second for them to pass. I wanted to lay Mystic first, but also there's a chance. I guess we'll see what we get first. That was a mistake. Actually, that ends up working out. Ends up working out. I knew it. What could I say? What could I say? Dude, I've been making mistakes today, man. I don't know. It's just one of those days, dude. Now they pretty much got to swing at the Lily, and we can do a really good play here next. Yeah, dude, you just double Mystic this. Absolutely, bro. Just hit him with the double Mystic. You could have done this too, but I think just getting the going wider thing is probably better here. I kind of like the idea. Yeah, we are going to pitch 3 steps. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. What do we have in here? No creatures. Okay. Nah, no blocks. I was like, ooh, that'd be cool. Double block there, but nah, just keep the pressure going. Get this down. Yep. Let's see what we get. I think we're kind of just racing them. I'm sure they can't come. I'm not sure what they could possibly do here. I think we got him. Ooh, I think, well, you pitch the Akla, because either way, you know, we royal the Akla back. I suppose we just keep the mana in our hands. because the top deck could influence what we do, but got him. Yeah. Okay. So that's how you come back. Both of these games in the video today, we lost the first one pretty bad. I was also goofing up. But you can see, like, when the deck is, like, going, it's going, right? So I hope that was a good enough showcase. And if you made it all the way to the end, have a great rest of your day. You are one of the best people in the world. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Consider subscribing if you haven't. And like it. And stay solid, my dudes and dudettes. Love ya.